Hello everyone and welcome to the province of Phu Tho. Phu Tho is province number 11 as I continue traveling to every province in Vietnam. So Phu Tho is probably most famous for the Home Kings. There's a temple here called the Home Kings Temple that is to honor the Home Kings who are thought to have founded the first Vietnamese state over 4,000 years ago. We'll talk about that more tomorrow. I'm going to visit that temple tomorrow. But for today, I'm in a national park called Xuan Son National Park. So this national park has over 37,000 acres of forests and limestone mountains. Can you see the one behind me here? The mountain there? It is quite beautiful. The air is quite fresh. It's chilly. It's also known for having some rare animal species such as the Asian black bear and gray gibbons. So I'm gonna spend the night here in this national park tonight, so let's go explore everything. Continuing on foot. Okay, I'm coming here to one more spot in Xuan Son National Park I wanted to check out. It's called Bãi Tắm Bản Cõi. So it's a place to swim, and this village is called Bản Cõi. And it's becoming obvious to me that I just didn't come at the right time or under the right circumstances. Actually, it looks amazing. I love places like this. Around Da Nang in Quang Nam, there's so many places that me and my friends like to go exactly like this. It's a nice big swimming area. There's places to eat and drink all around it. So I think if you come to Xuan Son National Park, come with a group of friends in the summer. Don't come alone in late October. So I'm sure Xuan Son National Park is actually really cool. I just didn't come at the right time. Anyway, that's about it for this national park, I think. Tomorrow morning, I'll go explore a little more of Phu Tho. So, see ya tomorrow. Alright guys, it's the next day. I've made it to Viet Tri City, which is the capital of Phu Tho province. I didn't really film this morning. It was kind of rainy and wet driving out of Xuan Son National Park, but here I am. I'm here at a park called Van Lang Park. Van Lang is a very important name. We'll talk about what that means later at the Home Kings Temple. It's very relevant. Alright guys, so I've made it to the Temple of the Home Kings. I mentioned the Home Kings earlier, right? So they are said to be the founders of Vietnam over 4,000 years ago. And they are said to have founded the first Vietnamese state, which they called Van Lang. So do you remember that name I said earlier? I was at Van Lang Park. I also had to cross a bridge today called Van Lang Bridge as I entered Viet Tri City. Actually, many things around here are called Van Lang. So Van Lang was the name of the state or the kingdom, and then the capital of that of Van Lang was called Phong Châu, right here in present-day Phu Thọ. Yeah, so this area was chosen to be the capital for its fertile river valleys, which were perfect for growing rice, and then also the surrounding mountains provided some natural protection for the capital. So this temple here was built to honor the Home Kings. I think it's quite big, so let's go check it out. So on the way in, I was encouraged to buy incense. I'm going to light 2, and you put 1 in each side here.
Cổng chính này được xây dựng vào năm 1917 do tiền của bà Phạm Thị Thịnh ở chợ Đông Xuân, Hà Nội. Bà đã trúng xổ số 200 đồng Đông Dương. Bà đã cung tiến vào đây để xây cổng một con đường từ đây lên biệt thượng là 499 bậc thềm. Trước cổng có bức đại tử được ghi chữ 4 chữ nho là Cao Sơn Cảnh Hành. Đấy là núi cao đường đấy. Theo quan niệm cộng đồng người Việt, thì trước khi mình đến cổng đền thì mình thắp nén hương để trình 2 cụ các cổng ấy.
Yeah.
Coi như một lời xin phép vào nhà. Đấy, bạn thắp mỗi bên một nén.
Yeah, come on. Một que, một
bên một que.
Yeah. Okay, 1 in each side. So a little bit more to the story, which is kind of being played over the loudspeakers here in Home Temple, is that Vietnamese people traditionally believe that all Vietnamese people came from the legendary ancestors Lac Long Quan and Oka. So Oka gave birth to 100 eggs, which hatched into 100 people who were the Vietnamese ancestors. And so the eldest son was the first Home King who ruled over the kingdom of Van Lang. So Oka was the fairy goddess of the mountains, and Lac Long Quan was the dragon lord of the seas. So of those 100 eggs, Lac Long Quan took 50 eggs to the sea, and Oka took 50 eggs to the mountains. So the story is supposed to symbolize the unity of all ethnic groups in Vietnam and all Vietnamese people. People from the mountains and people from the lower coastal areas as descending from one ancestral pair. So this is a really important place for Vietnamese people. I'm really glad I got to see it here in Phu Tho. I'm going to start heading back to Viet Tri for now. Looks like the rain's mostly stopped. I'm gonna try to find some local foods tonight in Viet Tri, so I'll see you back in Viet Tri a little bit later. Alright guys, I was losing hope, but I came to the right place. This place is amazing. So it's a bit fancy, but I walked in and the kid here, like the staff at the counter, was just so helpful. He was walking me through the menu. This was the only place I could find that has like some really kind of specialty local foods. So he helped me pick out some specialty things. The tram. It's in like a salt mixture. It is sour, sweet, and salty. It's hard to imagine what this fruit would taste like if it wasn't pickled like this. It's kind of like an olive, but it's a little more firm. Okay, it's all here. It's quite a lot. Wish me luck. Let me explain everything, because some of this is quite special and it's quite new to me. So first, the main thing here is the cá kho soi. So it's a braised fish. Kho soi is the same thing as, or it's braised just like kho, but I think maybe it's like the type of dish that it's braised in. And then it's with tea leaves here, and then a type of fruit called khoai yao. I've never had that before. I've never even heard of it. He had to show me a picture of it. He said it'll add some kind of acidity to the dish. And then the sauce is really dark too. Looks really interesting. Okay, then we have the quạ cham. We already talked about that one. This is tương bẩn. Tương bẩn is a dipping sauce that I've heard of. It comes from up here. It's actually from the Red River Delta area, specifically like Hưng Yên, Nam Định. I think it's like popular over there. But he gave me some to try, and it's made from soybeans. So I'm gonna try it now. Ooh. It's good. It's pungent. It's very salty. Quite a strong flavor. The staff said that he doesn't really like it that much. He said mainly older people like it. I like it. I guess that means I'm getting old, but it's good. Over here we have cơm chai. It's basically just rice, but slightly burnt on the bottom. And then last thing here is called bánh xán. It's like a type of cake made from cassava. It's a lot. Okay, wish me luck. So that cơm chai, you can see on the inside it's soft, but the outside has like this kind of crispy layer of rice. Okay. Okay, I think I'm most excited for the fish. Oh, the fish is really like fresh. It tastes really soft. Here's that fruit, the khoai yao. Whoa, that is amazing. It's like really sour. Wow, that is a really interesting flavor. All right, I'll try to dip the fish into the tương bẩn. That is good. Honestly, I like the tương bẩn, but it's not really necessary. The fish is already really flavorful on its own. It could be a bit awkward to eat in a big restaurant like this alone, but they gave me a private room, which is really nice of them, and kind of paid off today because this is really amazing. I'm just kind of worried to see how much it is. Let's try that bánh xán. It's wrapped in a little leaf. Feels quite dense. It looks light, but it feels quite dense. Very dense. That's good. So it's mung bean in the inside. It's made of cassava. Really nice place there. I'm gonna I'll put the address in the description box below. Everything was so good. The staff was so friendly. They were just like so nice about everything. So total came to 300K, which is about $11.40. So actually a little lower than I was expecting, I think. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of this video in Phu Tho. Phu Tho, I had a pretty good time. Really beautiful province. Tomorrow I'm going to move on to Vĩnh Phúc. So I'll see you in the next video in Vĩnh Phúc.